what's up guys? In this video, we're going to study Pythagorean theorem. So what is Pythagorean theorem? So we have here, this states that it's the sum of the squares of the lengths of the legs of a right triangle denoted by A and B is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse, or the longest side, which is denoted by C. Okay, so if we have a triangle here, so I'll just draw it here, triangle here, then again it's right. Pythagorean theorem is exclusive for right triangles. Okay, then we have, of course, this is A, let's say this is B, and this is the longest side known as the hypotenuse, C. So the sum of the squares of the shorter sides, the shorter leg, A squared plus B squared, is equal to C squared, or the longest side. Or we can have this here, if we're trying to extract the length of C, we just get square root by squaring both sides. So this is what happened here. Okay, so proof. Why is this true? Why is A squared plus B squared equals C squared? Okay, so imagine if we have this triangle here. So look at this image here. Okay, so sides A and B, if we try to create a square, okay, so take note that the area of this square here, A, is A squared, and the area of near B, side B, the square here is also B squared, because remember it's squares, so the area is A squared and B squared. So if we try to add these two here, okay, A squared and B squared, the area of B squared and A squared, this is just the same as the sum. Okay, it's just the same as the square at C, the area of the square at C. The sum of A squared and B squared is just the same or equal to the area of C. Okay, so the square at C. Let's have some examples. So find the missing side. So we have here the triangle, we have 6, 8, and then we are going to find the missing side, which is denoted by X. So determine first which is the longest side. Okay, so the longest side is always opposite to the 90-degree angle. So the 90-degree angle is this, and the opposite side is X. So this will be our C. Okay, then we can have either 6 being A, or 8 being A, or also 6 being B, or 8 being B. Okay, so let's just say that this is A, 6 is A, and B is 8. So it does not matter which is A and B. Okay, so using the theorem, so we know C is X. Okay, so we have X equals square root of A squared, which is 6, sorry, A squared is 6 squared, plus B squared, which is 8 squared. Okay, so solving this, we have the square root of 36 plus 64, and we have square root of 36 plus 64 is 100. Okay, and we have the square root of 100, which is 10. Okay, so we're going to get the principal root, or the positive root, because again we're talking about lengths. So X is 10. Let's have example number 2. So again, determine the elements. So obviously, what is opposite of the 90-degree angle will be our C. Okay, so either we'll have A as our 6, or we can also have its B, can set it to B. Okay, so in our scenario, we'll just use A. So meaning we're going to solve for B. Okay, so we know that the formula is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, then using substitution, okay, so our A is 6 squared plus B squared equals C is 10, so we have 10 squared, so we'll have 36, 6 squared is 36, plus B squared equals 100. Okay, then of course, using the properties of equation, okay, properties of equality, so we'll have 36. Okay, so the sign will be changed, so we'll have B squared equals 100 minus 36. Okay, and this will give us B squared equals 100 minus 36 is 64. Am I right? Yeah, it's 64. Okay, so this is 64. Then again, we're only looking for B, so we'll take the square root of B squared, and of course 64. This will give us, okay, this will give us B equals square root of 64 is 8. And again, taking the principal root, which is positive, so B is 8.